Hello YouTube family and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is McKinney and I love making videos about capsule wardrobing and sustainable style made easy. In one of my recent videos, I went through some of the wardrobe basics that I didn't really wear anymore or that I kind of regret purchasing, and I'll link that video up here. So in response to that video, I wanted to make one that talks about the wardrobe basics that I wear more than any of the other wardrobe basics in my all year basics wardrobe. Now, there are definitely pieces in my all year basics wardrobe that, even though they are there and do get somewhere, they don't get as much as these pieces. And naturally, that's just kind of how things work out, especially with quarantine and being at home a lot of the time. So these pieces are very specific to 2020 and 2021 as my most worn all year basics. But before we get into today's video, I want to ask that if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It would mean so much to me. And of course, give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and comment down below what are the most worn basics in your wardrobe. Basics that you just cannot go without. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I walk through each of the pieces and kind of provide a rationale for why each of these are worn the most in my all year basics capsule wardrobe, I want to talk about a bit of the concept of all year basics or wardrobe basics. I want to acknowledge that just because something is most worn for me doesn't necessarily mean that it will be most worn for you. Your basics really depend on the kind of life that you live, what you do every day, what your job is, how much you're at home, how much you go out, how active you are. So those kinds of things will really determine the most worn pieces in your wardrobe. So again, these basics are really specific to me. Your basics might be totally different. You might have a basics wardrobe made up of way more skirts than pants or more dresses than pants. Or you might not like basic white tees, or you might like a different variation of the basic white tee. So those things are all based on who you are as a person and what your likes and dislikes are. So definitely keep that in mind as I walk through each of these pieces. More than anything, I wanted to go through this because I wanted to provide you an example of how I examine the pieces that I wear the most and how that helps me make wardrobe decisions in the future. Like if I need to buy more than one of an item, or if I need to move that item on, or if that item needs to go to the back of my closet. So I wanted to give you a bit of insight as to how I make those decisions, and this video is supposed to help do that. So let's head on over to the rack right behind me and walk through each of my favorite basics pieces. All right, so these are the pieces that I am wearing the most and loving the most, especially right now. These are all part of my all year basics capsule wardrobe. I have an old capsule wardrobe tour of my all year basics. I'll link it up here, but it has several of the pieces that I've determined I no longer need or no longer wear. So definitely stay tuned for an updated capsule wardrobe tour a little bit later on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started at this end over here. So over here, I have these just two basic t-shirts. They're both from Everlane. I did mention a while back that I'm in need of a new white t-shirt, and I think I'm going to invest in one from Organic Basics because this one is looking a little bit dingy. So mostly I've been wearing this one as an undershirt, under sweaters, or under blouses that I can. But when it was in good condition, I was wearing it all the time. Since the beginning of my capsule wardrobe journey, these have really been two superstars. And people might perceive them as kind of boring pieces, and I did too, which is why when I started my capsule wardrobing journey, I didn't have either one of these. I didn't have a white t-shirt and I didn't have a black t-shirt. I initially bought them because I perceived that I should have them in my wardrobe. But I got lucky in that I actually wear these so much. They are so comfortable. These are both in Pima cotton, so they're very soft. They're very wearable and super tuckable. I love to tuck my shirts in. And so these two t-shirts have really just been marvelous. Really big parts of my all year basics capsule wardrobe that I truly wear all year round, whether it's under a blazer or whether it has a sweater draped over it, or even if I'm just wearing it with a neckerchief or a scarf. These really are just two stars of the show, and I love them so much. I definitely think that based on how much I have worn them, I could afford to maybe have two of each in my wardrobe, and I find that I wear them enough that I would really make use of another one when one is in the laundry. And also by having two pieces that are good quality that you wear often, and by swapping them out, you can guarantee that not one piece just gets all the wear and you have to replace it very often. So I think that having two of the same kind of these kinds of shirts would really be a good benefit for my capsule wardrobe. Next is this gray sweater right here. I got this secondhand off of Poshmark. It is an Everlane cotton sweater. It is a V-neck, and I don't think this sweater gets a lot of airtime on my YouTube channel, and it's because it's not really glamorous, right? I mean, it's not like this dress and this blazer, right? It's not super colorful and it's not very eye-catching, but it really is a workhorse for my capsule wardrobe, and I say that for a couple of reasons. One, the ease of wear is excellent. It is cotton, and so I don't have to worry about sweating in it and having to hand wash it. I don't have to worry about if I get a stain on it, if it'll be tough to get it out like you would with a cashmere sweater or a wool sweater. And so the cotton nature of this sweater really makes it excellent because I can just throw it in the wash. Another thing also has to do with the fact that it is cotton, is that it is very, very breathable. So I don't necessarily have to worry about getting too hot in it, and it keeps me just the right amount of warmth, especially for the mild California winters. So even though I do get good use out of the cashmere sweaters in my winter capsule wardrobe, I do find that this sweater is a really nice casual throw-on piece that I can wear on the weekend to be relaxed, but I can also dress it up with a pair of dressier pants, like wide leg pants, or with a sweater draped over the top of it, or with a nice necklace, or with a nice scarf. So really a versatile piece that I wear a lot. I have been finding myself wearing a lot more in the recent months. So this next piece is also a really excellent piece. This is a shirt dress, which I would say that everybody should probably have a shirt dress in their wardrobes, just because it is a very versatile piece. I like this because it has the versatility of this shirt dress, but the cut is a little bit modern, so there's just that touch of something that makes it different. The reason I've been wearing this a lot lately is because of how comfortable and how roomy it is. So because we have been kind of stuck at home, this has been a really great just piece that I found a lot of comfort in. I can wear it all day long and feel comfortable. I don't feel constricted in any way, but because it's a dress and because it has the collar, it makes me feel extremely put together, and it just feels like a good dress for everyday wear. So this has been really nice, especially being at home. This next floral skirt is a pretty recent addition to my All Year Basics wardrobe. I got it at the beginning of the winter season because I wanted to wear it with sweaters, and I find that I was getting so much wear out of it that it really deserved to be in my All Year Basics wardrobe. And it's also because I really liked wearing it with these t-shirts, and I liked wearing it with warm weather tops. And so I transitioned it to my All Year Basics wardrobe, and I'm so glad that I did. This is another one of those pieces like this dress that is supremely comfortable, and it has been really nice to be able to wear around the house. So whenever I want to feel dressier or something like that, I throw this on, even if it's just with a t-shirt, and it really helps me just feel put together and lovely and feminine. The flow is really nice, and I really like this skirt. Skirts are something that I haven't worn too much in my life, just because I prefer pants or dresses to skirts, but this skirt has gotten so much wear out of it, and it just added that perfect touch of, that perfect bit of novelty that I needed to add to my All Year Basics wardrobe to just refresh things and give all of my older pieces a new life. And that's really what you want out of new wardrobe additions. You want them to just bring everything together, to inject new life into all of your older pieces, and this skirt has definitely done that, so I really appreciate it and have gotten so much wear out of it, and I'm anxious to wear it during the spring and summer season because I think it'll look so great with a pair of espadrilles and sandals and a nice beautiful camisole top or even just a t-shirt. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm lumping all three of these into one category, which is jeans. So all three of these jeans have something in common, and it's why they've made it into my most worn kind of mini capsule right now. Because if you're like me, 100% cotton jeans are pretty rigid, and to wear them at home when you're trying to work on your computer or when you're trying to do work on the couch, which you know all of us have been doing, they are just not the thing that you reach for in the morning. And I found myself not touching almost any of my jeans at all. But these 3 jeans have been different, and they've been different because they're all very comfortable, and that's why they have entered into this mini capsule, because they have gotten so much wear even during quarantine because of how comfortable they are. Now these 2 pairs, the white straight leg jeans and the black skinny jeans, have gotten a lot of wear and are comfortable because they have elastane in them. So they are both 2% elastane. So there is that nice bit of stretchiness that I really appreciate, that make them comfortable all day long. Now this last pair of jeans is actually a 100% cotton pair of jeans, but I even mentioned these in my, what I wear to Zoom school or what I wear to work from home video, which I'll link up here. These are the Everlane 90s Cheeky Jean. They are a button fly, and even though they are 100% cotton, I can wear these all day long. One, because I did purchase a size that is a bit bigger for me, so I do have some room. But the second reason is that for some reason, these jeans, unlike any of the other jeans that I have from Everlane, are extremely soft. The denim is so soft and comfortable that I can actually sit on the couch in these jeans, and I can sit at my desk and do computer work in these jeans, and I don't feel constricted. I feel comfortable, and I feel like I can move around. Now, I wouldn't want to hike a mountain in these, or I wouldn't want to run a marathon in them, but I'm not doing that right now, right? So this is just another piece in this most worn capsule wardrobe items that really, really get the worth for their money. These are really a fantastic pair of jeans. I would recommend them to anyone. So it's a little bit hard to pull shoes into this most worn all year basics mini capsule, just because when I'm at home, I don't wear outside shoes, right? I wear house slippers or I wear socks. I'm a big socks person. But I have pulled 2 shoes just to bring into this capsule wardrobe to round everything out, because I think they deserve a place here, because out of my shoes that I have been wearing a lot, these have done really, really well. I did just want to pull these 2 out, even though I'm not wearing them every single day. When I do reach for shoes, I find that these 2 pairs out of my all year basics capsule wardrobe get a lot of wear and are really versatile and nice. So I have 1 pair of more casual shoes and 1 pair of dressier shoes. So the first pair of shoes, the casual shoes, are the Adidas Superstars. These are really nice because they're casual, but they're fun and they're modern. I really like how they add just a little bit, maybe not edge, but a casual laid back look to any outfit. So pairing it with the shirt dress or even pairing it with a skirt, it's just a really great touch to add a little bit of personal style. So they're very, very comfortable and they're really easy to put on. I usually wear them with very low socks so that you can't see the socks, and that's just how I prefer to wear my sneakers. But these are really great. I like them a lot. And of course, in that classic black and white, really you can match anything and everything. So again, a really handy pair of shoes. Whenever I do go to the grocery store, these are what I reach for. And the second pair of more formal shoes that I wanted to highlight today probably aren't getting as worn as much as my Superstars, but I wanted to highlight them in this video, 1, because I really like them, and 2, because they are just so comfortable that I find that even if I am just going, if I'm gonna go grab coffee at the coffee shop and come home or something like that, I can just slip these on. They are low enough to where they can kind of be a flat, but they also have enough height that they feel a little bit like a heel. So these are super comfy. So the cap toe touch to these really looks timeless and chic, very Chanel inspired, and I love these. In fact, I gave a presentation last week in one of my classes online, and I wore these during my presentation, even though you could only see from here up, because I just wanted to feel a little bit more professional, a little bit put together. So if that's something that you're interested in, or if you have a business meeting or you have a school presentation or something like that, sometimes just slipping on a pair of shoes can transform your entire demeanor. So these have been really handy for that, and I like them a lot and just wanted to highlight them today. So if I had to say anything about all of the pieces that are represented here, I would say that the number one thing is they're all comfortable. So comfortability and ease of wear has been a really big deal for me, as I'm sure it has been for you as well. So pinpointing which pieces I wear the most has just really helped me to identify that theme and identify it as something important, something that I value. Things like comfortability and ease of wear. So as I go through, examining my all year basics capsule wardrobe this year, those are definitely two things that I want to keep in mind, because these have stood the test of this time and have shown that I can wear them throughout, no matter what the situation might be. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be thinking about, and something that you might want to be thinking about as well as you determine how to shape your all year basics capsule wardrobe for 2021. Alright, so that is that for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said at the beginning, I wanted to provide a bit of rationale and examine why it is that these pieces are the most worn pieces in my all year basics capsule wardrobe now. These all year basics are truly all year, all time, all situation basics for my wardrobe personally. And I hope that as you go on your own capsule wardrobe journey, that you can determine the basics that really work for you all year round, no matter the situation. Things that are easy, things that are comfortable, but things that still make you feel like you and the way that you want to feel, whether that's dressed up or casual or whatever it may be. I want to invite you to please subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. It would mean so much to me. I want to thank all of you who are already subscribed and who are part of this online community. Please give this video a thumbs up if it has been helpful for you in your own capsule wardrobing journey. Leave a comment below and let me know which one of your pieces are the most worn during this time, or which kinds of pieces are the most worn during this time. It's been an absolute honor to spend this time with you today, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have an awesome day. Bye.